Hey, so today I'm going to be sharing with you how to get a job at LUSH. Now, I get a lot of questions on my Twitter, on my Snapchat, about advice on how to get a job at LUSH. They've got through the cover letter, but they need advice on the trial shift, etc, etc. And I thought I would film one whole video for you guys just to say my sort of 2 cents on it, my advice, some tips and tricks, and obviously I can't guarantee this is going to get you the job, but I want to give you kind of my advice on what I would do if I was applying again. So I've been working for LUSH for over 2 years now and I absolutely love the company. I have learnt a lot, I have definitely grown as a person, and because we will be recruiting for Christmas temps really soon, I thought that it would be no time but now to kind of get this video out with you guys and share my opinions on what you guys should be doing, what I would recommend you do, and things like that. So tip number 1 is your cover letter and your CV. Now, your CV is your CV. You can't necessarily do too much here or there to change it or to make it unique. However, your cover letter is your time to shine, basically. We've had people come in with boxes. We've had people write rap songs before as to why they should work for LUSH, what they love about LUSH, and I think that you can definitely go to town on your CV and make it your own, make it unique, and make it stand out from everybody else. Now, a few things I would definitely include in your cover letter is why you want to work for LUSH, maybe include some products that you really like. Try not to write just about bath bombs because we get that daily and you're not going to stand out from the crowd. So maybe pick a few other products that you really love to use and maybe write about those. Also, pop in some information about ethics and campaigns that we've done. It's really nice to hire somebody that cares about LUSH into the point where they care about what we've done as a company, so definitely include that if you have, I don't know, if you've seen any campaigns we've done where you've thought they've done a good job, write about that. Obviously, don't lie, that's one big thing, because as soon as you come in for an interview and you've lied on your cover letter, they're gonna know. So just be 100% honest, but definitely write down things that you love about the company as well as the products. Tip number 2 is your research, and when I had my trial shift the night before, I sat down on YouTube and watched loads of how it's made videos, but the LUSH ones, so they're probably about 30 seconds to a minute long, and it just tells you ingredients, how it's made, product. Done. Like, it's super easy to get that information in, and I think if you have a trial shift, you know, it's going to be impressive if you say, like, for example, big shampoo, it's full of sea salt, it's really good for volumizing, etc, etc, when you haven't been trained on it. So I think that's going to be super helpful. You can just type in on YouTube LUSH how it's made. There's so many videos, so I would definitely recommend doing your research as well as kind of coming in ready for the day. Also, with research, I would definitely recommend learning about a range of products. Don't just learn about bath bombs, don't just avoid bath bombs. It's good to have a good mixture of kind of bits and pieces. So, for example, if somebody on your trial shift says, I really want a bath bomb, I really want a shower gel, or I really want to try the perfumes, it's definitely worth knowing at least one of each section, because then you can talk about it, and then if they don't want that, then that's fine, you can move on to something else. And I would definitely recommend, you know, just giving things a try. So if you know that they're going to be hiring within the next couple months, go into LUSH. Try some stuff out, do you know what I mean? Like, actually try the product, because that's going to be the best way for you to research, is to try it yourself. So tip number 3 is group interviews. Now, when I was hired for LUSH, I was hired straight away as a permanent staff member. I didn't have a group interview, I had a one-on-one interview and then my trial shift, and that was it. But obviously, if you're being hired for Christmas temps, you will have a group interview. So from what I've asked people and from what I've heard around, they are very scary, very intimidating. You're in a group of people that are all pushing for the exact same job that you are, so you need to stand out and you need to push yourself to stand out from the crowd, be different. I mean, if they're asking questions, raise your hand. If they want a volunteer, raise your hand. And even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, just do it, because they're gonna absolutely love it. There's definitely a limit on pushing yourself and being, you know, loud, because you don't want to be too in their face and too hectic and too crazy. You want to be a really good in-between, and I know that's really confusing, but I mean, you wouldn't want to go into a shop where people are screaming and yelling and flinging their arms around, so you need to kind of be a good in-between. So like I said, I had a single interview, so it was a one-on-one with my manager, and we just sat in the office and had a chat. It was really chilled out, it was really lovely, and it was just the most stress-free interview I think I've ever had. So as soon as you've had your interview, you will probably be asked to do a trial shift. Now, this was terrifying because you're just thrown out onto the shop floor to go. Essentially you are a LUSH sales assistant at that point because the customers aren't going to know that you're not. The thing I would avoid saying is, you know, oh, I'm on my trial shift. You know, like, you want to be confident, you want to almost act as if you belong, so I would avoid saying that altogether. Also, another thing is to demo. So LUSH as a company love to demo products. I think in a way it's great because you can see how things work before you buy it, you can try it in the shop and things like that. So I would 100% demo. They'll show you how to demo before your shift starts, but just demo as much as you can because they absolutely love it. Another all-round tip is to just be yourself. I think if they love you for you, then that's great. You don't want to have a job where you have to pretend to act different. You want to go in with kind of your whole heart into it and just go for it, because I think as long as you love the company and you're really honest and you're really, you know, well educated on everything, you're going to be absolutely fine. And I think, you know, just be yourself. That's the best advice I can give you, is just to be yourself. So things that you should expect from working at LUSH is absolute, you know, amazing days at work. You're never going to leave work feeling like awful, like you've had the worst day ever. One thing I will say, it's very tiring. You are very kind of positive and outgoing and happy all day, and that can be very draining, but you know, as long as you have your coffee like I do in the morning, you're going to be absolutely fine, and it is such a lovely place to work. And the last thing I'm going to mention is obviously the Christmas time, and Christmas is manic. It is a hectic time at LUSH. If you have a claustrophobia, if you don't like squishy places, if you're scared of being touched by other people, probably not the best, because where I work it's very narrow. However, it's also amazing because I love Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but Christmas is my most favourite time of the year, and I absolutely love Christmas so much, and it's just so festive. Everyone's in such a good mood, apart from on Christmas Eve where everyone's getting stressed out. But everybody is in such a festive, good mood, and I love it so much. And obviously, so 2 weeks before Christmas you dress as an elf, which I love because you can wear slippers to work, which is amazing. And the whole time it's just so fun. I love Christmas a lot, and I feel like I'm just going to go on a ramble about how much I love Christmas, but it's just really, really fun. So those are all of my tips and tricks on how to get a job at LUSH. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. My camera is flashing, I really have to hurry up. But yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next video.